years of metal music and meditation and all things just maybe kind of different in life. Hope that you're doing well. I know I haven't been here for a while, and in between that time, there have been some changes made in how I can put these out there with video and music, and I got some better ideas basically. So, you know, I haven't been around because life, you know, sometimes it can just grab you by the nether regions and shake the living shit out of you and give you experiences you never ever thought could happen. So anyway, regardless, I'm back. Here I am. I have a new kind of outline of how to do this. So I know all the others. I was never on camera, so now I'm on camera. And my idea with this, and I hope that it works well for you guys, I'm going to put together a playlist, and I'm going to have it in the comment section. And you're probably going to have 2 devices so you can watch, and then one so you can listen on your end to the music. And the problem is the royalties. So whatever you think about the royalties, that's just how it is for me and how I've got to deal with it, okay? So you might have to have 2 devices. I know that in my downstairs, I have hi-fi and lo-fi all hooked up together, and it's just this awesome system. But I'm stuck right now with I've got to take some things apart and de-aux them again. So fuck, one more thing that I've got to deal with. But anyway, I'm excited. That's a super cool system. Maybe sometime I'll have one of these downstairs, and you can see my hi-fi and lo-fi and all the cool shit that I've got down there. It's kind of fun. What else? How else is this going to work? I really want the letting go of the outside world meditation. And so within the playlist, that will be the first song. So the first song that's listed, that's going to be your letting go of the outside world meditation. I'm going to be with you as well, and I'll kind of work on timing and getting all this stuff right. Not totally sure how all that's going to work, but hey, I'm going to give it a go anyway, and hopefully you guys just love me enough that you'll stick with me and we'll figure this shit out together. So letting go of the outside world is that time where we just, whatever the hell is going on, we need to just leave it there and focus here. And to do that, we do it a lot through breathing, counting if you need to, just that inhalation and that exhalation, allowing your shoulders to drop, as most people are wrapped up like that. So that's a lot of it. After we do that first letting go of the outside meditation, that is going to be where the rest of the songs that I have listed for you are going to be. That's where you're going to turn that on, and where you're going to go through the theme of what I'm going to talk about. So the theme today is fall. Fall time, right? So it's a matter of embracing it, embracing the change of the seasons, that type of thing. So I'm going to give time right now for your letting go of the outside world meditation, and I'm going to be here with you as well. I'm just not going to run music through the system, so you've got to do that on your end, right? So let's do that. Let's start with that process, and then we'll come back and do a little bit more about ways to embrace fall. Okay? So sit back, close your eyes, however you need to. Let go of the outside world. And slowly open your eyes and kind of come back a bit, but still stay in that, that place of calm that you just found for yourself, okay? You know, and here's another thing with doing this with the music that we have. I personally am pretty careful with using earbuds. You know, I don't want to lose my hearing just because I couldn't calm down with the music that I put in my ears. So maybe it's a time to not have earbuds. I don't know. I will leave that up to you, but this is how I choose to do it, is to be a little bit careful with earbuds and not have it really, really screaming loud in there. But again, that's up to you. Growing up, I always remember the really big, you know, the Shure headphones, those really big ones. Kind of like those. Anyway, so our theme today, embracing fall, and I'm looking out the big window and you can see right there, right? That's the wind starting to blow. That's the reflection from the mirror behind me and the window, everything like that. I thought it would be fun so you guys could kind of see that reflection there too. You know, the leaves are just starting to change, and for a meditation, especially the mindfulness aspect of meditations, it's a matter of seeing. You can pull in smells with it, you can pull in taste, touching, and what you hear. So for me, the maple tree, it's a silver maple that's out there, that's the closest to the house. It still has the green leaves, but you can see parts of it. They're already turning yellow, and then some of them even have that deep red color that's coming in. And that tree, I have a love-hate with that tree. It's our neighbor's tree, and it got so big that it almost had a big wind come. It would have taken out probably a huge portion of our house. Part of it did come down on the house as well, and luckily it didn't do any damage. But we like it because it offers a huge amount of shade, but it gets pretty big, and it has been cut down, but it decided to grow back again. So again, there's the love-hate that I have with that tree out there. It's beautiful, but it's so close to our house that it makes us a little bit nervous sometimes. Luckily, we have a great neighbor that way. Takes care of it. But it's beautiful. It is, and for me, I can just sit and watch it move gently. And again, the colors with it. You know, when all the leaves drop with it, I will go out and listen to the crunchy sounds of walking through it. And those are things that you can turn into with this mindfulness meditation that we're going to be doing. Just of pulling in and really enjoying the sights of it. And then really, really enjoying the sounds of it. Maybe what you're hearing as well, when you don't have the music on, right? But if you were to go outside with it, you could hear the wind rustling through it, through the leaves. It's one of my favorite sounds. One of my most favorite sounds that I don't know where this comes from at all, but when I hike, I do get a bit of vertigo. So I really notice this once I get up, and I live in close to the mountains, so I can get up pretty doggone high with the hikes that we can do. And once I get above the tree line, that's where my vertigo kicks in. So I always tend to stick in the tree line. And it's the sound of the wind whooshing up the mountain and going through the tree line at very high elevations. I don't know what it is about that. Oh, it's amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. So another thing with the sound, right? The things that and what they bring to you as well. Those are all part of the compounding aspects of a meditation, a mindful meditation, and then you pull it in with the music, that we're doing, and that's what turns it into the meditation, because of the type of music that we're listening to. Other things that you can do with it, taste. But there are some trees that you can go lick. Some certain pine trees you can, and there are some, I think that they're actually called like chocolate pine, because it's a certain one, and I wish I remembered, but I don't. But if you lick it, like if you take the bark off and lick it, the sap with it, it does taste like chocolate. I don't know, I haven't done it, but those are things that I want to do. Anyway, so tasting it, touching is an amazing one when it comes to really embracing that fall aspect of trees, or even, I mean, I love trees. I do run another meditation called You, Me, and the Trees, so you know, that's probably why I refer a lot to trees in this one as well. But touching and touching any of trees, plants, flowers. This is a really good time. I don't know what all the sticky stuff in there is called, but I like it, and it's different at different times of the years, right? Different smells with it. I have a honeysuckle that pretty much wraps around a huge portion of my deck, and it will go into 2 blooms a year normally, and the spring one and the fall one have such a different smell. It's the same honeysuckle smell, but so very different. And so when I sit out back on my porch and enjoy that part of it, I can tell that it's the fall smell with the honeysuckle. Don't know exactly what the difference is. It just is. And I'm one that can smell rain. Man, do I ever love when the seasons shift and it smells like rain. Okay, so those are the things that you can pull in with this mindfulness. Now we're going to head back into the music portion of this again. And if you do happen to be outside, or maybe you're for a walk or something like that, then what you can do is pull all of these aspects in. You know, I don't recommend you going by your neighbors and like grabbing all of their plants and touching them that way, but you know, feel them. I go by and touch my neighbor's plants. I don't know, it makes me happy. I'm not damaging them at all. I wouldn't do that. But it's a wonderful way to take in your breath, settle your mind, settle your body, and pull in this mindfulness that helps you to embrace fall. And I get it, I'm in the northern hemisphere, and southern hemisphere, you're heading into spring. We'll do something different for that one for you guys too, okay? But right now we're just embracing the fall. That's what we're gonna do, the different smells of the fall. So I'm gonna get back into the meditation aspect. This is where you're gonna listen to, you know, song 2 and beyond. And I'll be back with you in a little bit for more, okay? Go ahead and close your eyes. Unless you're out for a walk, but closing your eyes is a great way to center yourself even more. Taking a couple breaths, turning on the music. Your music should be just about finishing by now. And hopefully you had like this brilliant, really that deep sense of connection. You know, it's what I personally am, my favorite season is fall. And it's that time where everything just starts like solidifying inward more, getting ready for the cold. You know, that's what all the plants do. That's what the trees do. It's that shift of that cooler air that comes in. And, you know, us as humans, we do have those same patterns within us. We just kind of don't always listen to them, you know. The way our society is now, we just kind of don't do that. I like to do that, and so that's what I feel like right now, is just pulling everything within and getting ready for that colder weather. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, 10,000 thank yous for being here with me today. I hope this new format works out. It has a good flow for me, so I'm liking it, so that's important, I guess. My intent is to get back on doing these. So, you know, all the normal things. Follow me on social. Instagram is the main one that I'm active on for that. You know, but I am on Facebook as well with it. You can go to my website. It kind of all feeds into one main one, so you can still use meditation.com, or you can just plain old just go straight to my main website, which is Colleen-Fletcher.com. But if I were you, I'd try the meditation.com one first. That's where I would go. I really appreciate your support through all of this and through all the changes that this meditation has taken on throughout the years. So thank you so much. Questions, comments, leave them wherever. You know how to do all this stuff now, right? Just know that I appreciate it, and I do look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.